And welcome back, guys, welcome back to Let's Play Africa versus Desert. We're continuing on. Last time we lost a bunch of stuff. Of course, as per usual, I always say in my videos I lost a bunch of stuff, and I usually do. Like, we lost the Panzer 3J, we're left with Panzer 3G, we're left with two beautiful Crusaders, but still Panzer 3J was a unique unit for this mission, and we lost that. But oh well, what can you do? We at least have the 250 doing his beautiful duty of actually, of course, the special unit. As you can see, totally special unit. We haven't zoomed in, but as you can see, he has the Thunderman there. All in all, the good stuff, the sexy stuff. As you can see, he has some skirts also. Totally, again, improved repair truck. All in all, he can repair stuff and be sexy like a beast. Here is what we have done last time. If you haven't been there, we have actually went into the enemy encampment here, went in the enemy town, killed a bunch of units. All of my infantrymen were on hold fire command. But it would seem that the enemy did not notice my infantrymen inside this building with their Vickers here, so they didn't attack. So it seems that you could definitely hide your units in the buildings, that is, as long as you have hold fire command. That's totally actually cool. So okay, so in this we have like two riflemen, in this we have some submachine gunners and riflemen. We need a medic for some of those. We'll heal them because we want to prolong their life to the entire mission. I just don't want to lose every single mother humping unit every single time. So I'm just gonna of course heal them with the medics, and the medics will move into the vicinity, and hopefully vicinity of there doesn't really mean anything. Let's just move them a little bit close to these guys and start healing them up. Okay, the snipers, I've moved one sniper on this flank because I'm gonna utilize him to scout most of the areas. We have lost our scouts. We have the scouting vehicles, but with one scout, yeah, I prefer to leave it as is. Again, the scout actually gives a massive buffs to the vehicle in terms of visibility for the 263, which is our scouting vehicle. These trucks can't move away from Crusader, that is this vehicle specifically. And well, I'm gonna probably move Hartman into this vehicle. Yeah, because I don't care. I want Crusaders to be up front attacking enemy targets, right? So I don't want Hartman to get injured. And above all, if we again move these guys away from Hartman, the enemy will come from these positions. As you have seen, these tanks destroyed husks. They do come as soon as you move away from these trucks. So we have to have our hero near these trucks all the time. Sadly, we won't be getting the best bonuses. Or move him into this blitz, maybe. I don't know which. Or we'll just leave him there. I have no idea. I have no idea, to be honest. Now, yeah, I think that I'm gonna leave the 263 because he's our scouting vehicle. I want all my tanks up front, so that means that Hartman will stay in 250. Yeah, he will be in 250. He's gonna be the boss, the ultimate enemy of humankind. We've noticed, of course, last time few mines. At least we have done something about those. So let's move in. We have a huge open space onto the left side, so we're gonna move slowly but surely with our snipers and maybe nuke some enemy units, soldiers and equipment down the line. These machine gunners, I'm gonna try and capture building by building. We have destroyed the bunker here. That means whatever is here we can destroy it now. That is one cruiser, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if we'll have a nice shot through the buildings. I don't believe that is possible, but because we have the 263, we'll maybe try out that. So the Crusader needs another man inside for the full maximum amount of damage. Let's see, get a little bit closer. Okay, we have noticed him. Can we fire at him? Let's see. Okay, we can definitely fire at him. Let's hope we don't get owned by something. Move our Crusader and the Panzer 3G. And yes, we can definitely open fire on their cruiser. He gets owned heavily by us. Explosion happens and we win the game. Of course, we're now demolishing him completely, and probably some of the guys may have survived that explosion. But really not. Usually it would seem as soon as you get owned, your vehicle gets owned, all the crew members inside die, except your hero. Hero doesn't die immediately. He actually survives that. So you have again ability to not lose your hero, because as soon as you lose the hero, of course you lose the game. Yeah, I can't move here at all. So this is a blocked area completely to move on. I hate that. I truly hate it. I mean, you should be able to move up to this edge here, but no, there's like an invisible wall that you just can't pass. That's ugly. Okay, well, we'll avoid that and go to the center of this place with the sniper. We have destroyed some things here, so we can move our Crusader a little bit closer here. Excellent. And of course we always need a sight towards the enemy locations. No mines as of yet. And now I may even move my infantry. My main infantry towards these positions that is here. As you can see, they are here. There is a sniper among them. He's a beast, they say. I'm mostly just riflemen. Yes, machine gunners, riflemen, that's about it. No special units. I mean, riflemen, machine gunners, submachine gunners are the most casual thing you can have. After all, but snipers, that are much more unique unit, you cannot allow yourself to lose these guys. You don't have them in abundance if you want to utilize them for certain missions, so you have to be very careful how you play this. Thankfully no mines, and mostly I guess the mines are just AT mines, anti-tank mines, not 80 personnel mines, 80 personnel, anti-personnel mines. Excellent. Again, buildings cleared. Maybe they'll open fire. Again, you can hide your units inside buildings as long as they're on hold fire, but that's the AI, so I don't believe so. It's not definitely sudden strike in that term when the AI actually just shoots you until you move your soldiers near those buildings. They won't shoot, of course, at tanks. I mean, not like they're gonna really do any kind of damage onto the tanks themselves. After all, they have submachine gun and rifle stuff. They don't have bazookas and stuff like that. At least in Southern Strike, I mean. So, anywho, move in a little bit closer. Let's see what we can see. Spy upon a little bit upon the enemy. There's again the building here.
Your units are under attack.
And we just lost a sniper. And as I say, do not lose your snipers. We lost a sniper. As you have seen, that building was empty, and they immediately opened fire upon our units. Yeah, that's kind of bad. So that means that we'll have to utilize our recon vehicle.
Your units are under attack.
Will you fall back? My god, man. Like, oh my god, like, sometimes the AI just doesn't give a crap. Like, the AI just sometimes doesn't give a crap when I tell him to move. Run like a little bitch. That's what I mean, run like a little bitch. That's medic. I need my medic back here behind that building. So yeah, losing one sniper, that's okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We have few snipers again in our unit pool, and probably we'll get the reinforcements of them snipers, but I don't want to really lose them. And I mean, we can destroy all these buildings just with tanks, but health bells, you understand what I mean by all. Like, you don't really want to lose your special units. At least not until the specific end game part. Okay, let's move our Crusader like this. Excellent. Okay, we're in the middle almost. We are noticing a bunch of stuff. What is this? Oh, just few riflemen and a machine gunner. Now we're destroying the building completely because we are sexy like that. Let's get the Crusader a little bit over here so he can also open fire up on that building. Now I don't know if the enemy artillery guns that are priests, I don't see them opening fire upon us even though they have a clear sight towards us. And there's that Mark 6, which is of course just a regular evil stuff. I mean, there's a machine gun in it. They're not really gonna do much against the Crusader, of course. Panzer 3G is there. Excellent. Excellent. Let's move, of course, another Crusader. That's all we have of tanks, mind you. Panzer 3J has been totally demolished, so that's always a bad thing. Sadly, but that's okay. You know, some things work, some things don't. We have seen something. Oh, he's completely destroying these things. Like, like they don't want to have anything blocking their way, it would seem. Okay, fine by me. We have like what, 2 riflemen, 1 injured. That's okay. Let's get them inside this building here. Bunch of guys here. Oh man, I could risk. Well, let's get into one of these buildings. Sadly, again, lost the sniper, lost our view. Our that is
Your
all.
units
Yep,
are under attack.
yep. Fall back, fall back. Okay, there's the building full of knowledge and sexiness.
Jawohl, Herr Oberstleutnant.
Excellent. Shoot, shoot, shoot. How many? Okay, these guys are alive. They're okay. We killed the guys inside. The guys, as you can see, they can definitely hide inside. So the AI definitely hides inside the buildings. So they shot from these 2 positions. Again, firing position only 2, so the door doesn't count. All in all, the good stuff is there. Oh wait, maybe I have seen that before, right? Didn't I, like, oh, there are 2 guys like here and here and they are hiding, or was that a different mission? I'm not so certain now, but they definitely to notice these things inside the buildings. You need to risk a soldier or 2. So I'm not gonna risk the machine gunners, because again, close quarters. I want to keep these guys like, yeah, this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be tricky, but interesting. Okay, what the hell are we opening fire upon? That's my question.
Schütze macht Meldung.
Let's get the Crusader here. The Crusader here.
Auf der Stelle, Herr Oberstleutnant. Bereit, Herr
Get him
Oberstleutnant.
in the building. Get this guy inside this building.
Bereit, Herr Oberstleutnant.
Excellent. Now we have some view. I believe that this building definitely has some soldiers in it, so we're gonna immediately bomb the living crap out of those positions at least. Run away.
Rücke aus.
Riflemen. Well, well, they can't damage, probably kill guys inside the scouting vehicle, so I don't want to risk that at least. Of course, they're completely dead immediately when they get so close to the tanks themselves. I don't have to worry about that at least. Okay, so the moving of these things is gonna be a tricky part. I can't allow myself to move away from them, and they have to follow us. So yeah, we'll have to move to make some room for these guys in their specific spots. So I'm gonna move the Panzer 3G up here. I'm gonna be sexy like a beast and maybe shoot someone. Maybe. I'm gonna again return the 263 to this position, a little bit closer here.
Rücke
We
aus.
will overlook the, okay, we can definitely see some evil. The Crusader is there. We can hit him from the sides, unless the enemy actually has something here also. But we have a bunch of infantrymen here. I'm gonna drop them out. Sexy like a beast, let them heal. Move inside some of these buildings.
Bereit, Herr
Epic.
Oberstleutnant.
And move inside this building. So we're gonna move building by building. A true combat of pure awesome. Building by building sweep. Come on, enter that building. Thank you. It gives us a sight, of course, towards the enemy. If we can move the Panzer
Bereit, Herr
3G
Oberstleutnant.
towards these locations, and I can just hit him from the side without him getting owned. Do remember again, the artillery guns are pretty freaking close, I believe. So it could be evil. Thankfully, these bastards don't care. They don't move. They're gonna stay in this formation, entrenched that is, so they're not gonna care. But that's a Crusader. Now, mind you, I have a 50mm gun. The Crusader has a 57mm gun. He has a 333, okay, and that's about it. But I have better armor. The Panzer 3G has better armor, but not the best freaking weapon. Okay, so we have moved some guys. Okay, enemy in sight. Excellent. You guys can open fire at will? No. Fire at will. It will seem as soon as you put... No, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe certain units just weren't in fire at will come open. Like, you know, like open fire immediately. Maybe just my bad. Nonetheless, let's see. There's another rifleman over there. There's a Crusader and a building full of soldiers. Free room only 1. Again, every single building has 6 room. Oh, sometimes 10 it would seem. This is the first time I see that. It's sometimes 8. So maybe this one has like less. I have no idea. All in all, let's consider that there are like from 6 to 10 rooms. So if this one has only free room of 1, that means let's just say like there's like 5 guys inside. Let's see, the machine gunner, a grenadier, that one could pose a problem. And we are opening fire on the enemy with the machine gunners, I believe. maybe. Doesn't matter. I'm not really afraid of a machine gunner, but the grenadier could do pose some issues there. Yeah, you just keep firing. As you can see, we cannot fire these guys from this building, sadly. And there they go. They're finally opening fire. It has to be a specific angle from which they can fire from those windows. Wow, these guys, when they're actually on the ground, lying on the ground, you can barely kill them even with the freaking big gun like a 50mm. But if they are actually running, they will immediately die by being hit, or of course the blast radius will kill them off. So at least that's done. Finally, we're doing this slow, but this is what I like it. I mean, this is definitely one of those urban battles that we always wanted, we always crave for. This is epic. So what I'm gonna do here is move a little bit up front, and I can finally open fire at him. Excellent. Excellent. Nope, nope.
Your units are under attack.
Okay, fall back. Maybe not get that close. He has a sight towards us. That's for sure. Now the sight radius for the Panzer, for the tanks, is very low. So that means he probably has some units overlooking for him there. Let's get our sniper to this position. Let's get our machine gunner inside this building. I need to see what the hell he's actually looking towards. So there has to be a bunch of soldiers still, or a building full of soldiers overlooking our Panzer 3G. All in all, this could be interesting or very bad. Hold fire. Yeah, I'm not noticing any people inside, but we need to repair that Panzer 3G. And put actually him inside this place. Inside this building here. I think it's a perfect positioning for him. Firing positions 5. Whoa, 5 positions? Really? Whoa, that's a lot. Even though I don't see that it has like 5 openings. Okay. Okay, so these buildings really are excellent. Okay, I like that. I definitely like it. 2 positions only on this one. So we're gonna leave him there. He's on open fire at his fire at will. Let's now get our... Now this is gonna be the worst part. These guys can't... like, we can't screw this one up. Moving these guys even a little bit, like 5 meters, immediately the enemy will spawn a tank and he will attack this. And of course we don't have anything to protect them with, which is totally, like, again, I don't like that. That was stupid as hell. I don't know what kind of decision that was when they made this level, specific level, because that's just not how the world works. You know, like, give me a room to maneuver, for fuck's sake. So let's save here before moving them and let's see how that's gonna happen. It's gonna be quite interesting and quite probably bad for me. I'm gonna get very annoyed, but that's okay. Life is like that, isn't it? Okay guys, let's go over here and go into the middle. Be epic like a beast. Because we need the 250 and of course we need them close to Hartmann. Okay, let's put you guys here. Excellent.
And what next?
Excellent. No message that we are screwing ourselves up, but the AI is fucking up. Look at this bullshit. Look at this epic pathfinding. Well, it's better pathfinding than the freaking Blitzkrieg, that's for sure. And we still have all 3 trucks, so that's something, I guess. Let's repair you. Let's fall back a little bit and repair you.
Time to do something.
Excellent. Improved repair. Well, improved in terms of that improved repair truck. It has more, of course, armor than just a regular truck here, and that's about it. And it actually does repair much faster. Interesting. Well, let's again attack, and fall back. Oh, something exploded. I'm afraid to know what that was.
Your units are under attack.
Okay, thank you for the heal. Like, hit him once, run it back. He has a sight from somewhere. I have no idea where.
It's time to do something.
And he immediately falls back to his to here towards his position. That's nice. Okay, so he moves back a little bit. Rifleman inside.
Verstanden.
Here, come on. Sometimes they're slow to respond on the order. Oh, there are guys inside here.
Your units
Oh.
are under attack.
Jawohl, Herr Oberstleutnant.
Oh boy.
Bereit, Herr Oberstleutnant.
Oh, so there were guys inside. We just lost the battle inside. Our guys got owned. That's why the bastard can see us. And they did not open fire upon them. An interesting thing, considering this actually only has, I don't know, maybe it's the same building like this. So that means probably 5 firing positions. And yeah, we lost 2 riflemen there. That's okay. We have a bunch more. That's at least that. In terms of our riflemen, we have like 80 or something in reserve. So yeah. Okay, now they won't be able to have sights towards us probably. Let's see how that's gonna go. Fire at will, Commander. No, they definitely have a sight still.
Your units are under attack.
They still have the sight towards us. That means another building is full of men here, and I have no idea which one. Interesting, very interesting and scary. I like this very much. This is much interesting than in Soundstrike. I mean, Soundstrike, the infantry again would immediately open fire if they notice any infantrymen. In this case, these guys didn't even open fire upon these positions where I moved certain infantrymen. Interesting, very interesting. If I could disable that. Wait. Can I disable his turret? Let's concentrate on that. Let's try that. Special attack. Attack a gun. Okay, tanks have another weak point. The third housing their main gun. You can disable most tanks by scoring a direct hit on it. Disabled tanks will keep moving but won't be able to fire. Usually the AI considers such issue as a force whatever, so the crew will abandon, unmount the vehicle. Oh, so that's how, and okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's exactly what I want to happen. So we're gonna attack the gun on him. Let's see how that's gonna go.
Nehme Stellung ein.
Maybe not. We're
Your
getting
units
too
are under
close.
attack.
You know what? I don't care for the gun.
Auf dem Weg.
I don't care for the gun.
Stellung ein. Feuer! Auf dem Weg. Auf dem Weg.
Woohoo! Almost got owned. Almost got fucking owned there. Wow, that thing is strong. It's like, look at the health of the damnable thing. 2 health points. Wow, that was awful. Almost lost the Panzer 3G. I cannot allow myself to lose any Panzers. I mean, not one freaking tank. I cannot allow myself at all. But he's dead anyway, so that's something. But even from the side attack, we are not doing anything with this 50mm AT long
Auf der Stelle,
gun.
Herr Oberstleutnant.
Can we maybe try now? Because he's so low on health, even one shot should be the thing of the past for him.
Your units are under attack.
Auf dem Weg.
Nope, he just got owned. Well, that's okay. He was low on health anyway. And repairing him would take time, but not really. If I had another Crusader, I would not mind. At all. So let's see, there is a rifleman inside that building.
Schütze macht Meldung.
So what we need now, because we have noticed everything, almost everything around these positions. Oh, there is a BSA M20. And BSA M20 tells you that that's a freaking most epic unit possible, the most dangerous criminal of them all, a motorcycle, if you will. That's actually the guy that we shot. He fell back up to this point, even since the very beginning of the freaking level. Well, that's nice for him, I guess. Let's move our Panzer 3G now, slowly but
Auf
surely.
dem Weg.
Oh, there was a guy, maybe. He's still alive and we haven't noticed. No, he's just firing because he can.
Feuer!
Why do you fire at these things, unimportant things? Thank you very much. Yeah, it was seen that the specific
Auf dem Weg.
tanks tend to destroy completely enemy tanks, that, well, wrecks, so you can actually pass through them. Usually you would have like them like being like this, so you would have to go around them.
Jawohl.
Okay, 2 medics. Let's go into the middle. This is our staging area for resources and stuff like that, so the medics will be there. Sexy like a beast, I say. So now I can get these guys out of that house, move them inside some other housing. Let's see, which house? Well, let's get inside this building. It seems a perfect, like in the middle of the mall, perfect opportunity for us to check out if the enemy has something up their sleeves, so to speak.
Jawohl, Herr Oberstleutnant.
This building, probability of them having infantry on, we'll see as soon as we get closer to it. Let's see, how many? Firing positions, 5. Okay, what are those? Machine gunner and
Units are under
rifleman.
attack.
We cannot open fire, even though we have 5 positions from which we can open fire, mind you. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But that's okay.
Schütze macht Meldung.
That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. Let's see, we have 2 guys here, rifleman and a rifleman. So let's get both of those out. Oh, there are a lot of rifle people here. There are a lot of rifle people. Oh, there are some guys charging towards those riflemen. Those guys have big cojones. Really, just big cojones. Maybe get into this building. These guys are gonna probably get sniped by someone from the tower. So let's wait back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Get a crusader a little bit close here. If the enemy isn't in this specific building, this is beneficial of us putting our own units inside there.
Jawohl, Herr Oberstleutnant.
Riflemen, excellent. Let them come out and play with us. Machine gunners. We could go inside this building and maybe look out if the enemy might actually have something here. We'll immediately open fire with our tanks, that is the crusaders. If nothing, we can put our guys inside here and overlook the entire position. This is actually the best freaking building for urban combat, of course. Mines, we have some mines onto the side, and we're gonna utilize the enemy, what the enemy tends to utilize. Just go on the ground and hopefully avoid enemy fire.
Ja,
Or put one machine gunner right here,
auf der Stelle.
and he's gonna cover his Freund. We have a fire at will command, so that's good. At the moment nobody's opening fire, and we are not noticing enemy tanks, so that's
Auf dem
good.
Weg.
Move the crusader a little bit here. Move this crusader up to this point. Turn him towards the main road.
Your units are under attack.
Excellent. And of course the entire building is full of infantry.
Bereit, Herr Oberstleutnant. Auf der Stelle, Herr Oberstleutnant.
That's bad. That was bad. Excellent. He almost got on probably grenadiers inside, Piats and shit like that. Purely evil stuff, I say. Almost lost a crusader for that. And some of these crusaders do have like 1 mark on them, 1 star, so they're good. As you can see, this one has 1 star. This one has 1 star. That's of course the level of the unit. And of course only vehicles gain those levels anywho, so. Yeah, demolish that building completely. Can you help him maybe? No, you don't care, do you?
Eröffne das Feuer. Ich werde dies zeigen.
You can't, maybe? I don't know, maybe he just doesn't have a beautiful view towards it because this thing is obstructing. Wow, we demolished that building completely. Okay, we need to heal him. Let's
Auf der Stelle, Herr
get
Oberstleutnant.
you back here to heal. Thank you very much. I'm gonna heal him. Get these guys inside this house. This building has barely any health, but if the enemy doesn't have any nukes or tanks, it's gonna be okay. Okay, it would seem that this thing is free of charge. So let's get our submachine gunner up, get inside that building maybe. We'll see soon enough. We have 4 positions from which we can fire. Actually, move inside here. Okay, you're gonna support the riflemen here. I'm gonna drop some riflemen. I have a bunch of riflemen here. We're gonna move them inside.
Bereit, Herr Oberstleutnant.
And one of them will go onto that building, that huge tower of Babel.
Bereit, Herr Oberstleutnant.
Excellent, excellent. Now we're gonna be epic. This is going good at the moment. Who knows what kind of reinforcements an enemy might bring. We need to also utilize the 263 a little bit back now here. We're gonna move him back here because he's now supposed to. We're gonna look at the right part of the city, that is. We're gonna try and see everything that is, well, that we can see as soon as we get close a little bit, just a little bit. Let pathfinding through the building, out of the building, like a beast. And yeah, this is our view towards the enemy main town. Interesting, we can see shit.
Jawohl, Herr
Epic.
Oberst, Meldung.
Just
Nehme Stellung
epic.
ein. Auf
Well,
der
that's
Stelle, Herr
okay, I
Oberstleutnant.
don't mind.
Voraus.
As long as they don't move some tanks towards us, this is not really a problem.
Kontrollpunkt bereit.
And there is a tank, there is a Crusader, another Crusader right there in front of us. I don't know if he'll be able to shoot towards us unless there are some units inside these buildings. Interesting, interesting. We might hit him from the side again with Panzer 3G. Again, if he has some, even remotely a little bit of sight towards us, he could own that Panzer 3G. Again, better armor, but we have better armor up front and for the sides compared to him, but still he is a much better weapon of choice. Let's try it out.
Dir werde ich zeigen. Auf den
Your
Weg.
units
Yeah,
are under
like,
attack.
look at how he opened him. He opened him completely. That's gonna be
Auf der Stelle,
bad.
Herr Oberstleutnant.
Let's fall back again. Let's get the medic a little bit out of there. Thank you very much. You're gonna block most of my pathfinding for my tanks, and that's bad. Okay, so we lost two riflemen over here. We have another rifleman over here. We're gonna move him now towards this building. He's gonna enter the building. Hopefully there are no more infantry infantry units in these, around these positions. And of course, if there are, we're gonna bomb the crap out of them with Panzer 3G. We have that ability at least. We can support those riflemen and avoid completely the Crusader, but that's not the thing. I wanna take the entire freaking town for myself, like a beast. Let's see. Will he get shot by someone? No. Excellent. That's always a good thing. Did we damage him even remotely? Barely. We barely even grazed the son of a bitch. That's
Bereit,
bad.
Herr Oberstleutnant.
Let's see. If we get, let's try to hit him from,
Jawohl, Herr Oberstleutnant.
from the front and see how that's gonna go. Oh man, like, look at that range. Maybe get a little bit here. Can you? Yes, you can. That range should be sufficient.
Your units are under attack.
Run! Run! Jesus, that freaking attack! We have the same freaking, look at the damage he did. Whoa, that's unreal. So I have to go around him completely and hit him from the sides. Let's see, what can we expect on these parts? Absolutely nothing except this part here. There is like maybe an operational area for vehicles and tanks, so maybe some free vehicles to capture. Interesting. Interesting. So what I'm gonna do again, fall back with the Crusader,
Nehme Stellung
heal
ein.
him, and then we'll go around the enemy and hit him from the side. From the rear, that is. I always say from the side, but you know what I mean anyway. Okay, so that's done there. Okay, I'm gonna save here because we did a little bit, nonetheless. Not enough, to be honest, but a little bit. I'm gonna save here. Thank you very much for watching as always, guys. I wish you the very best.